Sometimes we are confused about the different units of temperature. For example, let's say today's temperature is 90 degree Fahrenheit. How much is it equivalent into degree Celsius? I know a very simple formula to convert the temperature from one unit to another unit. For example, from Celsius to Fahrenheit and Fahrenheit to Kelvin and vice versa. My name is Robbie. I am an educator and filmmaker. If you are new in this channel, I request you to hit the subscribe button. By this, you will contribute to spread the knowledge worldwide. Let's come to the point. There are three well-known units of temperature and they are called Fahrenheit, Celsius and Kelvin. You can convert the temperature from one unit to another unit by using this simple formula, and this formula is called temperature conversion formula. In this formula, this F means Fahrenheit, this C means Celsius and this K means Kelvin. By using this formula, you can convert the temperature from one unit to another unit and vice versa within very short time, even without using any calculator. You want to prove, right? Let's say today's temperature is let's say 90 degree Fahrenheit. This is the scale, it's called Fahrenheit, F. So what is equivalent of 90 degree Fahrenheit into degree Celsius, right? Question is how much degree Celsius of 90 degree Fahrenheit. That means we have to consider only this part of formula. Write this part of formula. F minus 32 over 9 equal to C over 5. For our case, this F is given, Fahrenheit is given, which is 90 degree. That means 90 minus 32 over 9, which is equals to C over 5. If we do 90 minus 32, which is equal to, I think, 58 over this 9 is here. If I take 5 on another side, it will be multiply with 58 and this is equals to C, means Celsius. If we calculate 58 times 5 over 9, it will be 32.2 degrees Celsius. Yes, 32.2 degrees Celsius, which is equals to 90 degree Fahrenheit. Is not it simple? Even within 10 to 20 seconds, you can convert this temperature to that temperature. That means this unit to that unit. Is not it very simple? Well, let's practice another example. Let's say C is 30 degrees Celsius. We have to convert it into the Kelvin. How much is it into the Kelvin? This is the question. So in this case, we have to consider this part of formula. C over 5 equals to K minus 273.15 over 5. We have to find out this K, that means Kelvin. C is given, which is 30 degree. 30 over 5 equals to K minus 273.15 over 5. If you calculate, then it will get K equal to 273.15 minus 30, because this 5 and that 5, they eliminate to each other. Result is 243.15. Yes, this is the answer. K equals 243.15. This is the equivalent temperature of 30 degrees Celsius. Is not it very simple? You can use this formula to convert the temperature from one unit to another unit, even in your exam or in your practical life or wherever you want. I have a homework for you. We know water boils at 100 degrees Celsius temperature. So this is a homework for you. Convert this 100 degrees Celsius temperature into Kelvin and into Fahrenheit. Pause this video and you convert this temperature 100 degrees Celsius into the unit of Fahrenheit and Kelvin and write it in the comment section. If your right answer is right, I will reply. If your answer is not right, I also will reply. But I am giving rest of the answer right now. Let's say water freezes at 32 degree Fahrenheit. How much equivalent temperature of this 32 degree Fahrenheit into Celsius and Kelvin? I will find it right now. So Fahrenheit and Celsius, let's use this formula. That means F minus 32. This is question number 2. Let's say 2. F minus 32 over 9 equals C over 5. It's given 32 degrees Celsius. That means F is 32 minus 32 over 9 equals C over 5. Look at here. 32 minus 32 is 0. 0 by 9. 0 over 9 is 0. And then C over 5. So C time 5 times 0 is 5. That means C equals 0 degree Celsius. So answer is 0 here. That means 32 degree Fahrenheit is equivalent to 0 degree Celsius. How much 32 degree Fahrenheit into the Kelvin? Let's convert the same formula. We can use even that on as well now. So we got F minus 32. That means I can use F means 32 minus 32. I'm converting this part now. 32 minus 32 over 9. This is number 1. This is part 2. Equals K minus 273.15 over 5, right? And this part is 0. 32 minus 32 is 0 over 9 is 0. 0 equals K minus 273.15 over 5. If you calculate this part, 5 times 0 is 0, and then K equals 273.15. That means this is the answer. 273.15. It's given 0 Kelvin is the absolute zero temperature. So what is the absolute zero temperature in Celsius and in Fahrenheit? Well, if I say the absolute zero temperature is 0 Kelvin, how much 0 Kelvin into the Celsius and Fahrenheit? So let's convert this 0 Kelvin into Celsius. That means Celsius and Kelvin. First use this part of this formula. Exactly this part. That means C over 5 equals to K minus 273.15 over 5. This 5 and that 5, they cancel each other, and remaining C equals to this K means 0 Kelvin. That means 0 minus 273.15 means minus 273.15. Yes, this is the answer. That means 0 Kelvin is equals to minus 273.15 degrees Celsius. So how much 0 Kelvin into the Fahrenheit? We are using this part of formula and that part of formula. That means F minus 32 over 9, which is equals to K minus 273.15 over 5. So F minus 32 over 9 equals K means 0, and this part become 273.15 over 5. If we calculate this whole calculation, it will be F equals to minus 459.67. Yes, this part means minus 459.67. So if you do this type of calculation for body temperature, let's say we know body temperature is 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. So if you convert this Fahrenheit into degree Celsius, it will be 37 degrees Celsius, and it will be equivalent in 310.5 degree Kelvin. Room temperature is 293 Kelvin. You will get this equivalent to 19.85 in Celsius, and it will be 41.0 degree Fahrenheit in Fahrenheit scale. This is your homework. You can write how much is it 100 degrees Celsius into Fahrenheit scale and Kelvin scale. You can write it in the comment section what's the answer of Fahrenheit and the Kelvin of 100 degrees Celsius. If you write something wrong, I will show you the correct answer. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I would like to give you a big thanks for supporting me and for being with Matissimo. Thank you again, and see you next time. Bye bye.